No hope for the common folk. No hope, no hope, no hope. This is gonna cut deep, especially to all those that's asleep. What a gloomy thing to say about our people today, yet we're washed so deep in this American way. Heard the terms crabs in a barrel we lay, won't support our fellow man, yet quick to run to that man and say, I just love you, man. Whether president, cop, judge, or DSHS agency, kind of like when we were whipped and torn at midday in front of that crowded tree. Scared to stand, yet we struggle for what's right. Won't fight for ourselves, yet we'll fight that white man's fight. Rather snuggle up in them white comforting sheets tonight. Them same sheets that terrorized us last night. No hope for the common folk, no hope from the choke. So easy to stand with that phone aim pointing from the eye, thinking we're doing something, pressing record, and all our fellow man dies. No hope for the common folk, no boats to rock, cause we're scared to swim. Can't get that hair wet despite of them. It's not all that bad, some of them may say. We making it here, getting along in this American way. Yet no home country, monetary industry of our own. In this so-called great land of opportunity we call home. Not cool enough, so we label ourselves. Yet they labeled us first, then they killed us while it's coming out their mouths. Speaking stupid shit with our own fucking tongues. Even got our own wife and kids screaming it out loud. Screaming that shit with hard ERs out their sacrilege mouths as I shake my head, wow. Yet ready to fight that fuck up some shit if the same thing comes from the white man's trunk. As dumb as can be, rather call us that than acknowledge the king in me. Broke back broads even have the nerve to say that she's more of a king than I'll ever be. With no understanding, she came because and out and after me. As they call the white man, 911's a joke to carry us away. As they run to the side with his panties and bras, lying their ass off like movie stars, then drop their kids off with the same dude they got locked up so they can travel afar. Thinking they a movie star. No home building, some can't even read a cookbook. Here, take a look. Family is built around a dinner table that you can't set up. Brought her a magogo and she gave it away. Won't even supply the food for the life of their family. So left up to her, we only get frozen foods, you see. Say, hey, pop it in the microwave and say, shut the fuck up today. Screaming, I don't cook, get off your own damn butt. While I'm working with the kids, teaching them what's up, then have the audacity to say, but I love them, pacified by that tax return check. Mad because she don't qualify for it. Have the audacity to say that you make too much money. I wanna file separately. Ripping legacy of family away for her own selfish needs. These broads don't give a fuck about their seeds, only travels with them to drop them off, or to show up at a birthday party to show them off. It's such a pretend game and such a shame. Screaming in private, I do not wanna carry them around with me. Yo, when that tax checks comes, she's the first to run to claim the kids that she motherfucking runs from. Then runs as far away from her kids today. Maybe not all, yet the ones that do make us all fall. Ain't no hope for us common folk. Ain't no hope for us common folk. in thy own foot, we shoot them up. May as well be hanging ourselves from that tree, looking like Tweedledum and Tweedledee. All the king's horses and all the king's men couldn't put Black America back together again, screaming that name that should have died, been killed and slaughtered back in the night. Yet we protect still the master by saying it's a term of endearment. Imagine that if a lie fell from the sky. The fucked up shit is we believe that lie. We'll debate that lie, and at the end of it, yeah, we still die. We still die. Yet rather say the concept that Jesus is the real lie. Yahweh, Jehovah, the Lamb of God, that mirror's deep. Best take a close look at the Joker looking back at you, because it's the devil in the details that got you fucking lost. Dummies calling warriors on live TV, just to protect that check so they don't end up back in the field plowing that teal. It's our own tongues and acts that set us back. Some find comfort in thinking it's not cool to fight back, saying to do so is like a suicide is a suicide with a bad imagine that. Scared to die to live of a slave. No wonder we haven't turned that page. No wonder we haven't turned that page. Way too many get along for that money and pride. Yet it's more prideful to build your own neighborhoods, domiciles, governments, militias, business and industry, so we can thrive in this. Dummies talking, thinking higher education is a joke, yet no doctors, lawyers, engineers, architects, administrators that build our kingdoms is the fucking joke. Every HBC should have their own hospital and satellite branch too, an employment court system, to name a few. In fact, our HBCUs should be in charge of our own whole KAMBUF education system, from pre-K to our doctorate degrees. Remember when they used to call us that name that we now claim? They called us, they killed us when we educated ourselves and learned to read. And these dummies have the nerve to say we don't need no higher learning today. Now the joke's on you because there's no hope for you, so we build theirs, thinking we're good. Good boy, you're doing a good job, boy. No real action going on in our hoods, except when the cops came, then it's all good. Yet we march, feel good, while the white BLMs and queers hijack our cause, and them damn feminists yapping their jaws, while Planned Parenthood is bent on killing you all. Best just go get that new chicken sandwich quick, because it's got the special sauce and you're loving it, cause we're unwilling to do what they won't do. Ain't no hope for the common folk. Dummies running around screaming, I'm a, you're a, we a, wouldn't you like to be a, too? Hell no, motherfucking fuck you. You know they won't let it die, nor aren't willing to die for any cause except a lie. Won't kill unless it's your own supply. No killing ain't the answer, as a matter of fact, yeah. Yet get along to get along ain't this shit, and that's a fact. I could go harder than this, we could go harder than we go, while the bullshit, while you bullshitting, the slave was the real hero. Yet for real, they scared to struggle some more. So we get along, chucking and driving like a clown in this shit show. Anything for the master though, is how it sounds. Ain't no hope for these common folk. Ain't no hope, they lost in the motherfucking chicken sauce, and that's the joke. and that's the joke. Ain't no hope for these common folk. 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 We could go harder than we go. While you bullshitting, the slave was the real hero. We could go harder than what we go. While you bullshitting, the slave was the real hero.